Hey everybody, it is Zakia, and we have got a ton of boxes. Okay, hold on. So if you are brand new to me, my name is Zakia. I typically make my own handcrafted natural soap. Goldie, my coach Tawana. Hello. Okay, I'm sitting here with a knife. I probably should explain a little bit more. I'm sitting in Paige's chair. Hey there, sunshine. How are you? So if you are a handcrafter or anybody that just orders stuff online, coming home and seeing a ton of packages waiting for you is pretty exciting. And for me, that happened. It happened quite a bit this past 2.5 to 3 weeks. One thing that I have been doing is upscaling my production quite a bit. Hey, Tachi, how are you? And as you can see behind me, I have these 3 boxes, and they are all huge. Like, just so you guys can see, they are about to my waist length, if you will. And so it's kind of, I don't want to, hey there, I don't want to like oversell what's in here because I know exactly what is in here. But this is the kind of excitement that soap makers, handcrafted artisans get when they get brand new packages in, because it's like Christmas every day of the week if you get packages every day of the week. So I'm going to open these, but a reason why I'm going to scoot over in Paige's chair, because if I stand, my head is going to be cut off. You guys are going to be like, Zakia, we can't see you, and all of that. Yes, I can fit in Paige's Mickey Mouse chair. Don't judge me, judge yourself. I'm just saying. I may have to shut this blind because the sun, Mr. Mr. Golden Shine, is shining a little too brightly. Yeah, there we go. A little bit better now. I gotta fly. Hello, how are you fitting in the... There's a fly in my house. Dang, name it. LOL. Hey, Tachi. How are you and your family? We are doing very well. Somebody's pumping those hearts. Thank you for pumping the hearts. It is greatly appreciated. I have not had a chance to be... I'm holding the knife again. I feel like... Where is Paige? We are going to start that hashtag. Hashtag where is Paige? I don't pick her up until 5:45, closer to 6 if I get a chance. This is actually my girl's birthday weekend, guys. I know you guys know that Nyla and Paige are my 2 daughters. One of them will be turning 14. The other one will be turning 4. They are Geminis on the exact same day, guys. They were born 10 years apart. This is where I always tell you, be very careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. What I wanted was twins, and I got decade twins. They were 10 years apart on the exact same day. Extreme Baby, welcome. M. Johnson for inviting your followers. So we are celebrating Nyla's birthday. What? They were born on the same day. I feel like I'm flashing you, and I don't have a whole lot to flash, so let me adjust a little bit, because this ain't that broadcast, guys. This ain't that broadcast at all. What are you? The chances are that, who knows? What are those chances? LOL, but so serious. So we actually are celebrating Nyla's birthday this week leading up to her birthday, because she was here first, and she shouldn't have to celebrate her birthday with a 4-year-old, also known as a toddler. This ain't that broadcast. No, don't get the wrong idea. I got a brand to uphold and all that other stuff. So what's in the boxes, more importantly? That is true. So Nyla was here first. She'll be celebrating with her friends this evening, and then we'll kind of have like a family day tomorrow, and then we will be celebrating Paige starting on Sunday with a combined happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Mommy's getting older, and so are you too. Do, all of that. Okay, so when I went to the soap making conference in Atlanta, one thing that they were talking about is increasing your production to cut down on the cost of the per bar production. Nice, I like the song. Do 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 All right, I'm gonna stop. All right, so in order for me to increase production, I have to have a place to actually store the products when I go to cut them and store them. Because you know, when I do cold process soap making, that has a curing period of about 4 to 6 weeks. Mine typically takes 5 weeks on the nose because I make some changes to my formulation so I don't have as much water. So there's not as much water that needs to come out, but we still need it to end up being a very firm bar. And so what I got, one of my vendors, who is actually a sponsor for our broadcast, was having a Memorial Day special. If you are connected on Live Soap School, you should have gotten an email from me with that coupon code, because all of these were buy one, get one free. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. And if you use my coupon code, you actually got an additional 10% off. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. If you are brand new starting out, this kind of stuff can be expensive. But if you use your imagination, when you're looking at things like nice rack, I'm assuming you're talking about these racks, I would have to agree with you. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to spend a lot of money when you're first getting started, but because we've gotten to that point where we need to have, I want to say, professional grade equipment, something that you can get in place of this, milk cartons. Get yourself some milk cartons and you can store your soap. And so here, there's also, I don't remember what else I ordered. It's kind of sad. You order stuff, yup, you are up level. Yes, and that was something that was a really good theme and a really good piece of information while I was at the conference, in terms of, if you really think about it, the amount of time that you take to make a 5-pound batch of soap, if you just add an additional 10 or 15 minutes, you can make a 100-pound batch of soap in the same amount of time. And a 5-pound batch of soap will yield you about 15 bars.
I have to put something in the dryer.
You gotta wait like 10 minutes. Nyla, come say hi. They want to say happy birthday to you. There's my daughter getting older.
Oh.
There's my daughter getting older. Okay. Oh, and you have to show them your crayon case stuff at some point. Okay, but we're digressing. And so that's my oldest daughter. Hey, see, she walked away. It's not even working now. And you can't even see that they're saying happy birthday. I'll accept it. Hey, Nyla girl, happy birthday to you. All right, I'm going to stop saying that. How old is she now? She has a couple more days, but she will be a full-fledged teenager because she'll be 14. And then Paige will be 4. So yeah, they are born on the same day, but when I tell you complete opposite personality, lock her up. Lock her up. Yeah, I'm going to say like my mom, but I got my stick. I don't have to lock her up. All right. So the nice thing about this one is it has wheels, because if you guys can imagine, look at them. See what I tell you guys? There is absolutely positively no reason for me to go to a gym as a soap maker. No need, because this stuff, my biceps, is that the front biceps, triceps, whatever steps? Zakia, I don't make soap, but whenever I watch you, I got fired up to get stuff done. Get her done. Get her done. So I do have one of these trays already. The problem is it's very difficult to maneuver it and move it around the house. But what I was saying is this actually has wheels on it, and they're stackable like this. Oh my God, who needs soap? We need soap. I got soap, and it's on the racks, on racks, on racks. And then I have one of these downstairs, but the nice thing, they stack right on top of each other so nicely. Everybody needs soap. That's like the Everybody Hates Chris song. So they stack right on top of each other. Nyla, I need you to grab some soap and stack it on here so that I can have a proper demonstration of how awesome this is. What? The soap that we wrapped, I need you to put it on here so that we can do a proper demonstration of what it is that we got going on.
It's hot.
Those are great trays in general. Like if you ever have stuff to keep and move, especially if it's hot. It's too hot to go to the hotel too. How about that? It's too hot to go to the carnival too. How about that? Here.
It's too hot to walk up and downstairs.
I beg to differ. Okay, and of course they give you, okay, now I can tell you what I got. I need some of those. I got soap drying tray, no wheels. I got 2 of those. Soap drying tray, no wheels, 2 of those.
Whole thing?
Soap, yeah, just put all the soap on there. Yeah. She's like, are you serious? Are you sure, Mom? Is that really what you want to do right now? When your packing list starts to go 2 pages, you might be ordering too much. I'm serious. All right, so I got soap drying trays, no wheels, quantity of 2. Soap drying tray, no wheels, quantity of 2. Why is that listed twice, you may ask? Because it was buy 1, get 1 free. So I got 2 and I got 2 free. Then I got the soap drying dolly tray with the wheels. I got 2 of those. Then I got the silicone soap mold because I needed more of those. I got 4. Organic shea butter, 5 pounds, 5 pounds. And because I am a member of their subscription club, every month you get, every time you order, you get a free 5 pound or free 1 pound, 16 ounce of the shea butter. So I got 2 of those. 1 tray and 4 molds.
I can't breathe.
So let me say, look, it look a little suspect because somebody wrote something in print right there. We might have an issue. We might have a whole issue, Bradley. We shall find out. So while Nyla is working, let's see if they completed my order properly. All right, so we just slide to the left, crisscross. Everybody, clap your hands. Or tap your screen. All right, I get a little silly, so I'll stop. Down she goes. Then we get that one and that one. TCK. Tessa, welcome back to the broadcast. All right, so this looks like my 3 additional, no, that's 2. And remember, I still have the drying trays that are in the dining room that used to be our soaping studio. So we actually increased that to 1 more rack. Each one of these holds 100 bars of soap. So I have a total of 7 of these now. What's this? You must be new. If any of you are new, let me give you a tour of the place that you're at. I'm Zakia Ringgold of Natural Soap by Zakia. God bless you. Also known as SoapLadyZ on the internet streets. And what I'm doing is I'm unboxing my brand new materials for curing my soap and having it sit out on racks, on racks, on racks. Bless you, Nyla. They're saying God bless you. All right. And she's doing a great job. You can't see her, but off screen, love your chair. Thank you. This is actually Paige's chair, but it's multi-purpose. All right. So here is the other 2. So there should be 1 more in there, and it looks like they did not give me my other dolly on wheels. So I'll be making a phone call, but we shall see. Heavy. So 100 bars of soap. Typically, 1 bar of soap is 5 ounces. So you can say 3 bars is a pound, 16 ounces. 5.5, yeah, 16 ounces. So whatever 100 divided by 3 is, somebody with the math skills help me. 3 goes into 10 3 times.
Gives you a 9.
Yeah. So each one will hold about 33
It's a decimal.
pounds of soap. So if you multiply that by 6, I will be able to move 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, no, 15, 18, 100 pounds of soap at a time. What in the world? I'll be able to move quite a bit. So as you can see, my math skills aren't up to par the way they need to be, but close enough. So each one of these will hold 100 pounds of soap. So that's off a little bit. It'll hold, we'll weigh it. How about that? We'll weigh it. But if it holds 100 pounds of soap, then if we have 6, that would be 600. But my bars, I don't know. Maybe their math is off. Because I don't think that's about 100 bars of soap on there. We'll count it. We shall count it and see how many of my bars it holds on there. So that's 2 more of those. I believe this has to be my Shea butter. because we do use all vegetable-based oils in our soap. So let's open this one up. And I do blog about these places. 333 times 9 equals 299. That's what I'm saying. So where did I get 33 from? I don't know. We're going to redo that. I'll write about it on the blog because I will repurpose this video and put it on the blog. Okay, so here is the organic shea butter, guys. And this one is fairly traded shea butter. And the reason I like this one, if you go into like beauty supply stores, don't buy your shea butter from there. It's not the best thing for your skin. It's not great. Dividing. Yeah, but my divisioner's off or something. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Maybe it holds 100 bars of soap, but we shall count them. Oh, it's almost full. It's going to be full. Yeah, it's going to be full in a second. This is what Nyla labeled and wrapped for us last night, by the way. Because she's a rock star. On her birthday, she was working. Okay, so back to the shea butter. I get my shea butter from them because it is fairly traded, meaning that they actually go over to various countries in Africa, and they actually will make sure that the women who are getting this shea butter are actually being paid fairly for it. Wow. And what you get is a really, really high quality of shea butter. If you get a shea butter where it's really, really grainy or anything like that, the color is just off, you probably have something that has been refined over and over and over again, and you're not getting those same qualities in the shea butter that you would if you got it directly from a supplier there. So this here is a 5-pound block. Yes, this is 5 pounds of the good stuff. But again, they were having a buy one, get one. So not only did I get one 5-pound batch, I got another 5-pound batch of shea butter. How is shea butter made? It's made from the nuts of the shea tree, I want to say. But I do have a video on Live Soap School that answers that exact question of how is shea butter made. But it's a really awesome and interesting process to watch for sure. I definitely couldn't do it. It's a lot of manual labor. And because karate, is that the right name? I'm not saying it right. Karate. Oh, that's what I meant. What is shea? I don't know. Well, for soap making purposes, I can tell you why we love it. When we do soap making, there is a saponification process that happens, which means that when we are adding that lye solution into the vegetable oils and the butters that we are using, the pH level shoots up. And you don't get all of the qualities of the oils that you have selected for your soap making. However, shea butter is one of very few butters and oils that we can use that continue to maintain its original qualities after that saponification process. Does the shea balance the acids? It doesn't balance the acids, but look, Nyla has done her job. Look here, look here. And these are all wraps. Now, you could use these for curing purposes, and you can also use it for storage purposes. So as you can see, that's awesome. Do you see how awesome my daughter is? Do you see this? Do you know how long it would take me to do the things that she gets done for me without a problem? So all of these were actually wrapped yesterday. They went through the full 6-week curing period. And as you can see, here is our triple butter blend. This one is made with coconut oil, olive oil, shea butter, palm oil, mango butter, cocoa butter, avocado oil, as well as castor oil. So then we have our lavender tranquility, which is this one here. You guys can't see it because it's not really close, but I'll come closer in a minute. Then we have cucumber melon, which is this bar here. I'm going to bring it closer because you can't really see. I'm just like, I'm showing you Vanna Black and it's not working. You're like, yeah, we can kind of see you holding up something, but we're not seeing all the interesting qualities about it. So I suck at unboxing because I've done about 4 different things in the interim. So I'm going to keep on moving. And then these are the 1-pound containers of shea butter that I get just for being a member with them. So when you sign up for their monthly membership, you get a 20% discount on not only your orders, but then you also are eligible for 1 free drying rack per 6 months. And then with every order, you can put a 1 pound container in your basket. And again, because they were running that Memorial Day special, it was buy one, although I didn't buy one. I just got one and got one free. So I got a total of 12 pounds of shea butter in this box right here. What's in the box? Shea butter's in the box. What the heck is in this other box? That's what I want to know. The girl, and it's another box. I didn't order that many, did I? Let me check that packing list again. All right, let's see. Let's see what was on. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. I don't know what this is. You kicked butt on that deal. Listen, Linda, listen. I do have an ongoing shopping list. And I did not know. Oh, these are my molds. Okay, here is the trick with these molds. If you order on my website, now you have the option to get the trays that go with them, but you do not necessarily have to buy the trays and these were buy one get one as well, because you can actually use the box that it ships in to put your soap in. Or this mold in. So let me open one up so you can see it. I forgot I ordered these. I forgot. All right, so here you go. Now I remember. Remember the 5th of November. How many of you know where that quote comes from? I will find out if we have similar movie tastes. Remember the 5th of November. Does anybody know for 500 bonus points, because I don't have dollars. For 500 bonus points, who knows what movie that comes from? None of ya. None of ya, none of ya, none of ya. You're all sucking right now. It comes from V for Vendetta. All right, so when you pour your soap, Alice in Wonderland, it could have, but no. I was thinking about V for Vendetta. So when you pour your soap into the mold, if you don't have anything to protect the wall, oh yes, I remember. Okay, it doesn't work anymore, but you guys get what I'm saying. When you pour your soap, it has the chance to bow out depending on how heavy you pour it, or if you use your molds for quite a long time, what ends up happening is they're not as secure as they once were when you first got it. It starts sagging along the sides. You don't want it to sag along the sides. Guys, tell me, how is my picture? How is my picture? Are we grainy? Because sometimes that happens. You guys don't tell me. And then it's like, oh, you could have told me. But no, none of you saying it, so I'm assuming that we're okay. So what we can do, it's good. Thank you, Tachi. If you don't buy the metal bins, you can use this box. Just hold on to the box because it's a perfect fit. It's a perfect fit. Save yourself 30 bucks. Save yourself 30 bucks. So with this, you can have all of your soap lined up very nicely. Although I think I got some of the metal tins. Good idea. Good on ya. Yes. Because when people are first starting making soap, you really want to spend most of your money on the ingredients that you're buying and not necessarily the equipment that you're using, especially molds, because they can get expensive. But as you scale up, then you can invest more. You want to invest first in the ingredients because what you put in your soap comes out in the tub. It comes out in the tub, dagnammit. So you want to make sure you're investing in quality ingredients because that's what people are going to feel in the long run. They don't care how fancy your mold was when you used to that you used to pour your stuff in. So again, what you could do, same thing. You take the mold out, and before you pour your soap, what you would do is you just put it right in the box that it came in, and that is going to secure it. Can you make a living from soap making? Look what we're doing. I'm living. I make soap. I'm going to say yes for 1,000, Alex. You certainly can. But I would tell you, do not go into it strictly for the money. Money, money. It's not about the money. You do need money, but I'm just saying, it will probably end up very tragically for you. You have a job. I do have a job as well. Absolutely. Because soap does not pay benefits. You can't go to the dentist. There's no health care that comes along with it. So, all right, so here is this one, guys. So I think I brought 2 and I got 2 for free 99. CEO, thank you for sharing on Facebook and inviting your followers. You're pretty cool. Don't think I've ever seen you live, but I will make sure that I follow you because you're one of those good kind of supporters to have on the broadcast. You're like, oh, guys, you got to check this out. She has built her soap making from the bottom up, and she has awesome soaps. Oh, thank you so much. So maybe I should tell you guys a little bit about me while you're here, because there's a lot of new names and numbers and very interesting screen names. But my business was born live streaming. It was a hobby at the time, and what ended up happening was people started saying, how can we buy it? Damn, Queen, you're still out here looking like an acre of roses spread across a sunny meadow. That is like the most awesome comment I have gotten in about 2 months. So you have won. I don't know what the 1,000 points are. I wish I had known you came to Atlanta. Hotlanta. It was hot to death there. I'll be in Texas. Depending on where you are, our remaining travel plans for the remainder of the year, we will be in Jamaica in July, in Vegas in September, China at the end of September, and Texas in May. I live below it. We have the National Health Service in the UK. Health is free for all jobs. So maybe I'll take this soap making business to the UK and I ain't got to worry about the health care. There is an idea. Okay, so this will be an all-day broadcast. But to continue, for your benefit as well as mine, actually getting a sentence out, my business was born right here on Periscope. I was broadcasting, making soap, and people started saying, how can we get it? How can we get it? And so then I had to figure out, how can they get it? So I built a website called Natural Soap by Zakia, because it's natural soap and it's made by me. I wasn't really concerned with the business name at that time, but it worked out in my favor with SEO. Just saying. And so I had started the business in January of 2016 while maintaining a full-time job. And from there, the soap has now shipped to 17 countries and all across the United States from clicking that go live button, as well as being consistent and as well as loving what I do and all of those things. And so we have that part. Then what happened was, what is fairly common, people don't want to just buy the soap, they want to actually make their own. So guess what? My day job came in handy, because for my day job, I developed training programs for a living. So I created Live Soap School, which is an online training program that teaches people how to make their own soap and start their own businesses if they shall choose. And then people said, well, I don't really want a class. Can you just write it in a book? So I wrote not one book, but 2 books. And the 3rd book will be coming out on June the 15th, which is the Vegan Soap Cookbook and a Recipe book for people to just use my recipes and actually make their own products from home. So this is what we got, and it's called the New Soap Maker's Cookbook. I'm allergic to like every soap in the universe. In fact, I'm allergic to water. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Good. And don't know what that means. I probably shouldn't have repeated it out loud. Probably not such a great thing. But maybe it'll work in my favor. May the odds be ever in your favor. All right. Now we have one more. Not sure what's in here, but we shall find out. So we have soap molds. And now we have more. And there's more. And there's more. I need that button. And this is actually saving me from having to stand and do this. Hey, Claudia, how are you? I got some of those wire baskets. I'm gonna have to check that packing list one more again. Yeah, because these were buy one, get one. So, shame on me. They packed everything that I ordered. You are the brand. Absolutely. I think that is true. I think Paige and Nyla are the brand more so than I am. And the fact that they get to watch Mom do what she loves every day is kind of the success story for Natural Soap by Zakia. Not necessarily who buys what or how much I make. It's actually my daughters seeing that they can be CEOs, guys. All right, so here is another rack on rack on rack. And there is another one of these. So as you can see, oh, lots of soap. We'll be making more soap, guys. I am just waiting. I got my drill. So that's going to allow me to mix 100 pounds. You are a great role model for all young girls and females. Thank you. You need an assistant. I have one. Didn't you see her? She loaded this thing right on up. She's going to load you right on up. She's going to load you right on up. Say what? Load you right on up. Load you right on up. Say what? Okay, that is a real problem that I have. How many soaps does it hold? We shall count now. 1 Teletubby. 2 Teletubby. Okay, so this is the benefit of this here. So the idea is you're not constantly lugging around and moving your soap from place to place. And you're not moving it by lifting it, because that can get very, very unwieldy. And I can tell that I would probably not be able... Oh, it's not too bad. Let's see, shall we? Yes, we shall. I got to pull this down because, like I said a little bit earlier, this ain't that broadcast. All right. Up. This definitely isn't 100 pounds. Oh, dang it. See what I said about that gym? Unnecessary. Unnecessary. All right. So... now, ideally, you would not fill it and then move it. You would just fill the bottom one. Once the bottom one is filled, then you would put on the next one. That wasn't what this brain scientist just did. What this brain scientist just did was filled it and then lifted it. Do it the opposite way. All right. And I have one more of these downstairs. So this is what we were talking about a moment ago. Now, as you can see... the mobility of it all is incredible. Ooh, soap on wheels. Soap on wheels. Okay. Sometimes we get a little funky. All right, I'm closer now, and I can see your comments a whole lot better without squinting. So I can turn it this way, and then you can see what she loaded up in here. So as you can see, here is the triple butter blend that I was showing you a little bit earlier. All of you Natural Soap by Zakia lovers, as you can see, we've got a new logo. We've got a new logo. It's kind of fancy with the butterfly. Yes, this is all handcrafted natural soap. Vegan, 100% vegan, no animal products whatsoever. Whatsoever. Then we have the cucumber melon, which is this one right here. And then, of course, the ingredients are on the back, just so if you have allergies, you know... maybe I shouldn't use this. I can't. So how do you get the items from the bottom out? Does the tray slide open? Dang it. I don't think so. I'm not vegan. Not at all. Do you see these little skinny arms? If I was vegan, I would disappear. Disappear. And then this is the Poetically Peppermint. And then this one here is a Lavender Tranquility. Ooh, you see that? I'm sorry, guys, if you froze. I'm at 20% of my battery. It's kind of sucking a little bit right now. It's messing up my mojo. Then this one here is the chamomile. I'm skinny and eat a lot of meat, too. Yes. Hey, Miss Soap Lady and everyone else. I know what you meant, Queen Ladybug Star. Skinny girls unite. I like to call this medium. Kind of small, definitely not medium, but I'll go with this medium. And then here is the activated charcoal and kaolin clay that are all available on the site. But this is going to make storage and mobility a lot easier. Tawana just brought up a really good point about, okay, but what if you need something from this rack? What if you need something from this rack? Are you going to lift this and this? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Josh at that point. I am going to call Josh. You know how you guys have the hashtag? I'm sweating like a doggone banshee. You know how you guys have the hashtag where's Paige? I'm going to have the hashtag where's Josh for moving this stuff. So this is very, very exciting. Is the beard butter available? It'll be available on June the 8th as part of the Father's Day baskets that are coming out. Black Lycos, welcome to the broadcast. Happy to have you here. And so on top of that, we got all of our shea butter. All of our shea butter has now arrived. And then that's when that would work at trade shows too when you're selling. Well, listen, Linda, listen, because your girl is all about the stuff on wheels, and I definitely activate the Where's Josh thingamajigger at that point as well. This is what I used to use when I would go to, my phone. When I would go to local shows. I'll show you. I'll learn you. When I used to do like craft shows and all of that, I would fill this up with soap. And the reason I would do that is because not only does it serve as storage, but it's also adorable. Cute, right? You see what I'm saying? And then it's very compact. And it's like, you walk up in an event with this and they're like, ooh, where'd you get that? Here's my affiliate link. That's where I got it. All right. And then what you do with this is just like so. Voila. Voila. And then I used to have soap in here, but now I use this for my soap making classes. So this is actually spatulas for the stirring. Kick butt cool. This is the thermometers, because you know how important temperature is in soap making. If you don't know, you probably need to come to soap school. I'm just saying. Then there are the goggles, because they have to protect their eyes. I have the pre-measured lye for them when they come to the class, because it is a hands-on class. They are expected to make soap while they're there. This is the scales for them to show off. You know what else I'm showing off right now, right? You see that foot action happening? A month ago, impossible. Today, possible. All right. So these are the scales. Brand spanking new. So they can weigh and appropriately get all of the things that they need in there. So there's all different kinds of things that you can use when you are going to craft shows. That was how we digressed here. This is what I used to use. I don't do craft shows as much anymore because my business model has changed. What's for dinner? Well, I'm taking Nyla and her friends out to a hotel tonight, so we'll be eating at the hotel. It's their birthday weekend. Hold on, guys. I definitely need a paper towel because I am sweating something serious. It's very hot. It's 90 degrees. Last week I was complaining about the rain and the wind, and now I'm complaining about the heat. You're never satisfied, girl. You're just never satisfied. Get over yourself. I hear what you guys are saying. I get you. So this has been a great way. Hello to everyone. Hello, Laura. How are you? This is a great way to come home and find everything that I have ordered to actually be here waiting for me and I can really start to upscale production. It's a lot to actually try and make all the stuff, but then it's another thing of where you're going to store it, because it's not like I can make it today and sell it tomorrow. There is that period. Good. How about you? It's not like I can make it today and then it goes out the door tomorrow. There is that curing period that I am required. Otherwise, you guys are going to get soap and it's going to disintegrate into nothing, and you're going to be like, I ain't buying that. I don't want you to say that. So I need it to be a very hard bar of soap that lasts for a long time. Hello, Nikki. How are you? And so by me now having the curing rack space, as well as a place to store it once it's cured, that's going to allow me to turn my inventory over in a way that makes sense for what needs to happen. And for all the other soap makers out there, this is also a way of saying, use what you have until you can get what you want and what you need. There's no reason to spend $1 billion when you are first starting out. Learn to kind of divide what you're earning so that you can continue to reinvest. Just because somebody buys 5 bars of soap or 5 of whatever your product is, doesn't mean you now have all of that as money that you can spend and pay a bill. Although if that's what you need it for, that's what you need it for. Your business can't continue to grow if you don't reinvest a portion of it. Don't forget to pay yourself, but you have to remember that you're also in business. And if you're not continuously pushing money into that business, at some point it's just going to dry up. And I shouldn't say who taught me this, but people who aren't in the legal realm of doing things said you always have your re-up. Your re-up is what you need in order to restock at least your inventory, your baseline of being able to turn over another profit all over again. So this was a portion of what I had planned for buying and having. If you don't want to buy racks, what you can do is go out and get yourself the milk carts. Great information. I'm glad it was helpful to somebody. Sometimes I feel like I just be talking to myself. And now I have to get ready to hang out with a bunch of teenagers at a carnival and a hotel for the night. I'm taking my laptop, guys, because they're not going to want to be bothered with me. I'm going to sit by the pool, type away. I'm not getting in the water. Hey, Veronica. I'm not getting in the water or anything like that. So here are... Thank you. I think I will have fun. It's a night without Paige, so you know. But I think it's going to be a pretty good... Man, I want those... Did you get their buy one, get one sale? Enjoy. I certainly will. They had a buy one, get one. Darn it, Veronica. I can email them and see if I got a new link for you. Nope. All right. So that's what we got, guys. And I have another one. And I have one more tray downstairs. So I guess because I have these, I won't have to stack them as high. Nyla just got lazy. You can see she just started just dropping the soap down at the bottom at that point. But I have another one. So I guess I won't stack them as high. So right now I'll have 3 and 3. So I'm Zakia of naturalsoapbyzakia.com. livesoapschool.com, and the author of the new Soap Makers Cookbook series, How Much for the Father's Day Gift Baskets. I'm not sure yet because I don't know if I'm going to have 5 items in there or 7 items in there. They will be coming in a cigar box, and I'll be able to show you them on Monday, and you'll be able to order them on Friday, and they'll ship out on Saturday. So it's going to be a pretty quick turnaround, but I don't know if I'm going to have how many items I'm going to have. But if you're on the Natural Soap by Zakia mailing list, you will get a notification as soon as they're available with the pricing and all of that. It's only going to be 20 available because that's all the cigar boxes I could find. We love Zakia in Baltimore, and Zakia loves Baltimore. All right, guys, thank you for keeping me company. My unboxing has went stellar. kind of, sort of, a little bit. And hopefully you got to learn a little bit about who I am, what I do, and why it is that I do what I do. Cheers, everyone. You won a box. I promise you. I think you're on my list. Tammy, I know you're on the list. You got to be on the list. If not, get on my list. Go to Natural Soap by Zakia and click on subscribe to the newsletter. Okay, great. Bye, everyone. I gotta get a good ending shot. I think this is a great ending shot. Boom. There it is. On your mailing. Lorraine, I know where you live. I can find you on Facebook. Bye, everyone.